You join me as I escape from the flat local loops that I've been repeating over and over again for well over a month now, as I've been playing it safe while rehabbing an injury. Today, I want to get to do my favourite 10k loop. We get to go down from my house to the River Severn, do the river loop, it's been too long, and then go back up the hill to my home. I've kept things super flat up until now, so let's see how we do. 10k, let's go. So after 6 weeks of consistent exercises and stretches targeting that proximal hamstring tendinopathy, I'm now pain-free on flat ground. So today we're testing things, bit of a downhill now, bit of an uphill at the end, monitor how that feels, how the recovery is, and then we can work from there. Just eager to get to the river. It has been too long. Here we are, the river. 3k already deleted. When you have a favourite route, those kilometres just go by much more quickly than when you're on the field, when you're on the local kilometre loop. But yeah, I've been pretty strict when it comes to keeping things easy. However, I have been feeling pain-free, pretty good for the past 2 weeks. So there's been a track session where we ended a little spicy, and also a park run. So gave it a short burst and then monitored the aftermath, how I felt, recovery, and everything's good. It's just been a bit of a shock to the system to be at those heart rates again. You know, zone 4, zone 5. You kind of forget just how grim it is. And when I used to be experiencing that weekly, I've not really touched on that for well over a month. So yeah, upcoming 10k is going to be a bit grim, I feel. So that 10k is in a couple of weeks. Normally there would be some tune-up sessions that I do, but I'm going into that 10k with, as they say on YouTube in thumbnails and titles, with zero training. No specific training for the 10k, so it's going to be an interesting one. Before the 10k, I actually have a different race. I have the Wild One, which is a multi-lap marathon that is hosted by my run club, so Black Bear Joggers, and you can do it solo if you're brave/stupid like I did in 2023, or you can do it in pairs or as a group of 5. So I've done it twice, 2 times, once alone, second time as a group, and really enjoyed it. So not actually documented that on the channel before, so looking forward to showcasing it. The Wild One. There it is, lock number 1 of the Worcester Birmingham Canal. Don't know if I've mentioned it. No, I'm not joking. Won't be doing that this year. Ugh. So I've got the Wild One on July 6th, Worcester Pitchcroft 10k on the 16th, and then on July 21st I begin the 12-week training block for Chicago, the big one. I always forget about the junior park run here. I think I covered the mic then. I said I always forget there's a junior park run here. They're far away enough. Yeah, 2k for kids. If you didn't know about junior park run, well worth looking up. If you have a child, or are a child, obviously. Heavy breathing already, and that was just a small hill. Now we've got the proper ones, so that doesn't bode well. As for how I'll train for Chicago, I do know how I'll do it, but I'll reveal in an upcoming video. For now, let's focus on cadence, staying upright, no leaning forward. It might help you get up the hill, but puts too much strain on the hamstring where I'm injured. So here we go. And of course, on camera, it looks absolutely flat. Oh dear. I think that's the toughest it's ever felt. Not even going at any real pace. Well, at least I don't think we are. I have my watch. I have my watch on just run mode, which is where it just shows the clock. Auto lap is off. I have no idea of paces. Heart rate is definitely high though. Just run. The Crook Barrow climb, 1.6k, 1 mile. I'm very happy that I'm not feeling pain. Not very happy at the lack of hill fitness. This one is gonna hurt, but hopefully in the good kind of way. Baby steps, high cadence, not attacking the hill, surviving the hill. That sudden bit of steepness at the end, that is a killer. But there we go, feeling all right. A little tight, but not painful. So, almost done, less than a K to go. And then we get in and we do cool down stretches. Yay! So this has been my go-to favourite 10k route that I've not been able to do for 6 weeks or so. And I've done it just running, so not monitoring pace or heart rate. We'll stop the watch in a moment and see how it went. I'm predicting let's just round it, let's do 5:30 average pace. It's felt hard, like zone 3 into zone 4 with the camera out and talking, so I'll go for 5:30. Let's find out as we get to the traffic lights. And there it is. Let's have a look. 5:30 I thought. 5:26. I'm very happy that it wasn't like 6 minutes because that felt tough. But sometimes it's good to just get out there. Play with the paces. Don't stress about looking at your watch. Especially when I've just been doing loops for so long. So yeah, thanks for joining me on that. If you're out running, I hope everything's going well. If you're not running, I also hope things are going well. Until next time, this has been me, Mac. Happy running and bye-bye.